Peace Reflections. Before we start, if you've been feeling called to go deeper, I'm now offering one-on-one spiritual alignment calls, 60-minute sessions, to help you realign and find clarity. Message me on my Instagram at HumbleAli2times to book your spot.
Alright, y'all, man. It's your boy HumbleAli2times, you feel me? Back in that video, man, feel me? Follow the Instagram at HumbleAli2times. Now look, it's Jux for today's talking about, can you sell your soul? Now look, for today's video, I want to give a huge shout out to the Most High in general for everything. I'm also giving a huge shout out to the Most High for giving me these amazing downloads, dropping this amazing good information on me, you feel me, no cap. I'm also giving a huge shout out to everyone and to y'all. Y'all literally taking the jet y'all's day to come rock with me, share my love and support, you feel me? I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all so much more. I love always deeply. I'm also sending good positive energy, good positive protection, good positive healing, and good positive energy towards everyone always deeply. If you want to buy my ebook, you can. It's $10.90. Link is going to be in the description and in the comments down below. Let's go ahead and get more deeper into the video. Can you sell your soul? Now look, bro, disclaimer, I'm not trying to scare nobody or nothing like that, bro. But I'm going to be telling you some real esoteric information. Now look, let's go ahead and get more into it. Can you sell your soul? No and yes. So also want to give a huge shout out to Young Pharaoh, right? Shout out the guy. He made a video a while back ago, maybe like a few years or whatever. And he was talking about this. Definitely helped me to make this video. Definitely very inspiring. Definitely am inspired by him as well. Shout out the guy, you know what I'm saying? Like I've said before, bro, nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying? I know YP, he's doing different things now. Nobody's perfect, bro. Still shout out the guy. He did a lot of stuff for the community. Still is doing a lot of good stuff for the community. Shout out the guy, man. Shout out everybody. Let's go ahead and get more deeper into it. So, can you sell your soul? Yes and no. First of all, everybody doesn't even have a soul. Now look, your soul is, I have a soul, and a lot of other people have a soul, but not everybody has a soul. Now, the thing is, right, can you sell your soul? Yes and no. What does this mean? You can't necessarily sell your soul, like hop out of your body and just sell your soul. Not in that case, maybe so. You can't just you can't sell your soul like in that form, maybe so. But you can do certain things that people want you to do if you sign certain contracts and you do certain rituals and you agree to things, etc. Now look, bro, this is one of the most deep, this might be one of the most deepest videos on my page. I'm gonna get pretty deep in this video. So yeah, bro. But look, right? So how does selling your soul work even though you can't actually sell your soul? Well, for one, one of the main things is getting you to sign up those contracts. Because when you sign those contracts, not all contracts, it's certain contracts. Not every contract you sign necessarily means that, oh, it's something negative or demonic. No, not every contract is a bad contract. It's imperative to read your contract instead of just immediately signing your contract, right? So one of the ways how they get people to sell their soul is by signing these contracts. And when they sign these contracts, they're actually doing witchcraft and they're doing magic because you are writing your name confirming it. So now you've crossed over, right? This is one of the first steps into crossing over is signing the contract, right? Because I made a video a while ago talking about this. When you're writing your name, when you're writing something, that's a spell, right? Words, when you project and you speak, those are spells as well. But when you write something down, that's a spell as well. I might make a whole separate video decoding Death Note. If you watch Death Note, you might know what I'm talking about. In Death Note, they do a lot of witchcraft and do a lot of manifesting using the notebook and writing and you know what I'm saying, etc. I might make a whole separate video decoding and breaking down information about Death Note, the anime Death Note. Now, with selling your soul, one of the main things it's about is that you sign contracts, you go to these parties, right? You do certain rituals, right? When you do certain rituals, it's kind of helps you get more deeper into what you are trying to achieve. So let's say you want to be a really good football player, right? They might tell you, okay, sign these contracts. We're going to need your blood and we're going to want you to drink some blood. And we're going to rape you as well. We're going to have about 3 or 5 guys rape you as well. I'm telling you, They might, and then that's not even, they might ask you for more stuff to do. For real. Bro, if you do research on this, for real, it's a lot of people that are celebrities that have literally been raped. I'm telling you, bro. I don't got nothing against celebrities. I'm telling you though, bro. Right? So yes, you can't literally just sell over your soul. You can't just sell over your free will. But if you sign certain contracts and do certain rituals, it can be a lot more harder to be yourself. It can be a lot more harder to say no to certain things because you done signed that contract. You done these rituals. You done certain things. And if they recorded it too, now they can mess up your image, right? A lot of people who are celebrities have very high egos. Not all of them, but a lot of them do, respectfully, right? So yeah, bro, it get deep, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, and how people sell their soul is that, like I said, bro, they do certain rituals, right? They might have to sacrifice somebody in a family. They might have to sacrifice a few people, maybe so. They might have to drink blood, or, you know, they might have to eat some fingers. I'm telling you, bro, right? They might have to let them clone them, all type of stuff, right? See, the thing is, right, is that when you, with your soul, right, for the ones who have a soul, like I said, respectfully, everybody does not have a soul, right? When you have a soul, your soul is one of the most powerful things. It's the most powerful thing that you have, actually. It is the most powerful thing that you have, right? So when you sign these contracts, you're agreeing to something. And that can be a form of magic if it is not already a form of magic. So I'm not saying that, hey, you can't sign certain contracts. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying sign contracts, and I'm not saying don't sign contracts. What I am saying is, though, if you're going to sign a contract, I highly recommend you to read over everything. Ask questions. What am I do research and stuff. What am I getting myself into? A lot of times where a lot of celebrities end up, you know, mentally messed up, right? They don't really know what they're getting themselves into. A lot of people don't really do heavy, deep research before they start signing contracts, before they start doing these deals with these people. They're just, you know, trying to get rich, or, you know, provide for their family, or, you know, trying to have more attention, you know, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So with selling your soul, right, you can't sell your soul. You can't, not really, maybe somewhat in a way, but your free will is your free will. So even if you sign these contracts, you can still go against the contracts. But one of the reasons why a lot of people who, after they sell their soul, they don't go against the contract is because they be in fear. They be scared, right? These people done seen things that are out of the norm, out of the normal. They done seen crazy stuff that you would see like in a movie. No, seriously. Maybe even worse than that. So a lot of them be scared and be spooked out of their minds. So they be like, you know what? I'm going to just shut up. I'm not even going to say anything, right? And then some of them, they be more so scared of their image. They're like, bro, if I say something, they got this video of me getting raped. So if I say something, they might publish the video. And then with some people, if you're like, see, this is the thing, bro. I'm gonna be real with y'all, right? I don't want y'all to like worry about me or nothing like that, because worrying is like low vibrational, etc. But like, for an example, me, right? I'm a person who speaks a lot of real information, right? But the thing is with me, I have a big supporting system, in my opinion. But you know, like I don't have like millions and millions or hundreds of thousands of subscribers or followers, right? But if I did, these people who so-called rule this world, the higher ups, they might try to come for me, because they would be like, oh, Ali's, he's helping too many people now. We got to do something. We got to try to do something about it, right? See, with Rashad Jamal, they came after him because he was awakening too many people. They'll let you awaken a good amount of people, but if you start like growing like a whole lot tremendously, they might start to come for you. They came after Malcolm X, came after Rosa Parks, came after Left Eye, came after Dr. Sebi, etc. So I'm gonna be real, bro. I've been doing this for a few years now online. I'm gonna be real with y'all. If you trying to, you know, be a spiritual YouTuber, or, you know, Instagrammer, TikToker, going live, speaking real information. I'm gonna let you know now, bro. I'm not trying to scare you, but I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro, on this. You're putting yourself at risk. I'm not trying to scare nobody, but it's the honest truth. Every time I come on here and make videos like this, I'm putting myself at risk. But for me, not fans, take that back. My supporters, my supporting system isn't like millions and millions and millions of people. So because of that, etc., they may have not tried to come after me and stuff. You see what I'm saying? But if I had millions and millions of subscribers and I didn't want to sell out or not like that, then they would try to come after me. Why? Because people who are spreading real information and helping real others, they like to come for people like that because they don't want that. They want us to be negative. They want us to be low vibrational. They want control over us, etc. Right? So I'm telling y'all, bro, if you speak real information, you exposing and decoding the truth about these higher ups and about selling your soul, etc., I'm letting you know you're putting yourself at a risk. I'm not saying that to scare you. It's the honest truth. Every time I come on here and I start speaking this real information, I put myself at risk. Everything in life is a risk, but I'm just being honest with you. But I have a soul. I have a soul contract. What I mean by a soul contract is, in other words, I came down here to do this, literally. And I can't die either way. I have a soul. So if you have a soul, you're a multidimensional being. So you can never die regardless, right? But if you have a soul and you sell your soul, that's where things can get very interesting and can get very confusing. Because if you sell your soul and you have a soul, it's like, okay, see, now you might not transcend. See, now you might just stay stuck down here. Seriously. And then it really might feel like hell. Even though hell and heaven isn't an actual thing. It's not an actual place. It's more so of a mindset and a perception, to be honest, etc. But I've already made a video discussing that before. But yeah, though, but anything that's on your plate, you can handle. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna continue to keep making spiritual, good, high vibrational videos. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest with y'all. I don't want y'all to worry about me. Like, no, we good over here. We good. Y'all good. We good. We good. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being real with y'all. I'm letting y'all know, like, when you speaking real positive information, they might try to come for you. You know what I'm saying? They might try to come after me in the future, or they might not. I'm just gonna be honest with you. So it's a big risk doing this type of stuff, bro. Just being honest with you. So if you're not ready for this, if you don't feel like you up for this, then I recommend maybe not doing this, bro. Taking this route, maybe so. You know what I'm saying? For real, 'cause it can get really real, seriously. But yeah, though, man, with selling your soul, bro, it's a lot of other stuff as well. But I did want to touch on it, so I touched on it, etc. You know what I'm saying? My ancestors are with me as I speak, etc. And if y'all have any questions, y'all can ask me in the comments. I'll be glad to, chop it up with y'all and answer y'all's questions, you feel me? Or you can just DM me on my Instagram at HumbleOllie2times. Either way, I'll respond either way. If you're being positive, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. And I'll catch y'all females and males on the next one, man. Peace.